Well, welcome back to the next part of the celebrity meet and greets. I'm going to do a little bit more talking about who I've met and enjoy this little episode. Right, another little meet I had was in Milton Keynes when I was doing sci-fi shows, and it was Katy Manning. She plays Jo Grant from the Jon Pertwee era of Doctor Who, and in the Doctor Who show she's quite a cool companion. She is in the period of Jon Pertwee, which they call the cool years, because Jon Pertwee was stranded on Earth, and then he was involved with UNIT, the United Nations Intelligence Task Force, and there are lots of Earth-based stories which some people liked, some people wanted him to sort of disappear onto other planets, which he did at some point anyway. But it was kind of good because there was it was almost like a little family. You had the Doctor, you had Jo Grant, you had the Brigadier, there was Sergeant Benton, and there was Captain Mike Yates, and it was just nice, you know. And the Master, of course, the original Master, not the Master that pops up in, you know, David Tennant. This is the very, very first Master, played by Roger Delgado. Possibly about it, definitely the best Master yet. If you've not seen Roger Delgado as the Master, you need to check out some Jon Pertwee stories. And if I was to rattle out a couple, Terror of the Autons. I think that was the first story that the Master appeared in, and the Demons for definite. The Demons was really good. There were lots of good Roger Delgado bits, you know. But anyway, so we met Jo Grant in Milton Keynes, and she's really nice. I've met her a couple of times. I went years and years ago at a shop signing. But that was a bit of an odd experience because it's like you had to come in the shop and they said you can't talk to them. It was a bit odd, you know, so I didn't enjoy that experience. But the Milton Keynes one was far better because she is a bubbly, lovely person, and she came up to me and we went up to her and like, we have this sign and that. And I can't remember how it started, but it ended with her sort of stroking my cheek saying, "Oh, you're lovely, you are, you're lovely." I mean, I was looking at her to say, "Get your hands off my bloke." "Oh, you're lovely." So that sticks in my head because it was just such a sweet thing to do. I showed stroking my cheek saying I'm lovely, and she's lovely as well. So yeah, if you ever see Jo Grant, aka Katy Manning, at sci-fi shows and you love Doctor Who, definitely worth saying hello to her because she's really, really sweet and really lovely. The other one we met in London at, no, I can't think where it was now, was, I might mispronounce this now, Cary Elwes. Cary Elwes? He was, let me think, he's been in lots of films. If you Google him, you see what films he's been in. He was in Robin Hood Men of Tights. He was in, I think he was in Top Gun actually as well. He was in one of my favourite films again, in my expanding list of top 10 films, it goes beyond 10, which is The Princess Bride. And he was in Twister. Twister had Bill Paxton. But Cary Elwes was like sort of the baddie in it. He was trying to do whatever in the Twisters, and he was the baddie. He got his comeuppance in the end. But anyway, we met him in London, and there was a big sign saying, you know, no photos, and some celebrities do that. I'm not sure if it's the organisers wanting you to have the professional photo shoot, which is more money, or because they don't like the photos, because obviously, which I do appreciate, that every 5 minutes flashes go off. It's going to, you know, hurt your eyes after all those flashes, isn't it? So sometimes they say no flash photography or no photos whatsoever. So we had borrowed a wheelchair. This was at, actually I know what this was now, this was at Earls Court, and we borrowed a wheelchair at Earls Court, and I was like thinking, do I get my camera out, do I not? And then, because obviously Carol's seen me, and I'm like, do you mind if I take a picture? Because I'd seen the sign, no picture. He went, of course you can. So whether it's because I'm in a wheelchair and he thought I'd be, you know, special, I don't know. But then I started fumbling. He said, look, just slow down. Don't worry about the view. Just slow down and take your time. And I said, I can't help it. I said, because. Then I went all like geeky mode. I said, because I just love you. I love you. I said, because I love all your films. He went, oh, that's so nice. I said, no, I really mean that. I said, there's so many films that he's been in that I love. You know, Twister is a super film. If you've not seen it, super film. But The Princess Diaries is brilliant. You know, who else is in the Princess Diaries as well is Chris Sarandon, and I will get back to Chris Sarandon. I may even repeat this. Chris Sarandon is the voice of the Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas, so I've got to meet him as well. I probably should do a Nightmare for Christmas special really, because I've met someone else from that, but I'll get back to him as well because that's a funny tale. So he's like, no, take your time, take a picture, just calm down. He's going, calm down, which I did, and took a lovely picture. And I'm going to be inserting these pictures. It's probably already inserted by the time I got to this part anyway. But he was really nice, and I don't generally have little geeky moments of like, I love you, but that's one of them. And there was another one which my wife always reminds me of, and that was meeting, what's his name now? He plays Dr. McCoy in the newer Star Trek films. I'm going to pause a minute to re-edit this because I've got to look for his name. I didn't have to look for it, it just popped in my head. Karl Urban. I always forget people's names. Karl Urban, who is Dr. McCoy in the newer Star Trek films. He popped up in Lord of the Rings, which I wasn't going to necessarily get his autograph because I thought I had it. And then I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to get it done again because I don't generally get more than one autograph if I meet people, one's enough. But then I thought, I kind of want it as a Star Trek picture. And it then turned out when I got home, I checked my Lord of the Rings autograph collection, and I hadn't got his autograph. I could have sworn I had it, but I didn't, so I was glad that I met him. But we was queuing up, and I was sort of, on my walking stick then. So they said, why don't you just sit there? Your wife can queue up and down, and then when it gets to you, you can then stand up and then go for the next bit. So normally I just talk to celebrities like the normal people, but I went, I love you, I love you. Oh dear, someone just shoot me now and open up the ground and bury me, So I said, I'm so looking forward to seeing Star Trek Into Darkness, because this was like, before the second one came out. I'm so looking forward because you are just brilliant. I'm going, you're brilliant. And my wife's just trying not to laugh because she's like, she knows I don't do it. I love you. And he said, that's really cool, man. I'm really thankful for that. And I'm like, yeah, don't humour me. I'm just like, I love you. So yes, that was kind of a funny moment, but not funny because my wife's always reminded me of that. When I say that I don't go all geeky-fied and all I love you and all this and that, she says, yes, but don't forget there was Bones from Star Trek. Yes, shut up. We're trying to blank that out. But I've got to put this in because if I don't put this in, she'll be saying, you should have put that one in, you should have put that one in. So I'll put it in. Right, thanks for watching today's little episode. There'll probably be another episode coming up at some point soon, so keep a little eye out for those. So thanks for watching and see you soon.